Hi, this is Stefan Edwards from eManage One, and in the following video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a new company, a new contact, and attach it to a lead, attach it to a marketing campaign, and start a new project. And I'm going to do this all at one time. So what I got here is I have this potential customer, Ottawa Business Interiors. And the first thing I did is, let me move this out of the way, is I went down to my search and I typed in Ottawa. So I want to see if they're in my database. And when I search, nothing comes up. So the next thing I did is I went to my prospecting tool and I typed out Ottawa Business Interiors and I clicked Get Results. And it pulls up it will pull up a business or a list of similar businesses. Now, if it doesn't pull it up, this is using Google Place Finder, which is Google Maps uses. So there is, from time to time, it could be a new business or maybe they're not registered with Google, but it may not show up in here, so you can always do the Yahoo search as well and see if it shows up there. Now, if it doesn't show up in either place, then you can always go up here to the main tool menu and you can add a new customer, a company, and a contact. And what it does is it pulls up this window and then you just fill out the information. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the easy way to do it, and the best way to do it is doing the prospecting. So I just search for and then get results. Now, if I want to search in a certain location like Australia, I can just put Australia in here and it's going to get the results for in Australia. But I'm getting the results. I didn't put anything in there and I got results. Now, what I'm going to do here is just click Add as Customer. Now, what it does is it opens that window just like it would as if I went here to add new customer. But the difference is it populated as many fields as it can. And these are the fields that are registered with Google. Now, the nice thing about this is you don't have to worry about misspellings, the address being wrong, the zip code or postal code for Canada, or the phone number, web address, or anything. So that's going to be pretty accurate. Now, I don't typically do business in Canada, so I don't have a tax rate in here. But if this is an area that you do business, it will automatically calculate the tax rate. Now, the next thing I need to do is just go through anything with these asterisks, these stars, I have to fill out. So really, as I get down to the bottom here, I'm going to go ahead and select the company, and then I'm going to select the company type. Now, I have a lot of company types. You can create and modify as many company types as you want. I'm going to go in here and just add this this company type there, which is for me, my business. And then I can also go down here and put them in here, and their dealership and status is active. Then I can also just tab through these as well. Now when I get up to the salutation, I'm just going to go ahead and start typing in the information. Now if you notice, I'm not typing in all that much. And I'm either using drop downs or I'm using or it filled it in. So I'll go ahead and continue to put this in. I do have a number here that I will copy and put in, and it automatically formats things. And so I'm just going ahead and copying and pasting right from the email that I have. And general, I can put in their title, director of, and let's see. And you know, a good rule of thumb is you put in as much information as you can. Try to put in all the default information, because when you go to create a quote and so on, then it automatically puts that information in there for you. So I went ahead and filled out as much information as I have. By default, I have it attaching to my mailing list. It's going to sync with my Outlook. Now I'm going to create a lead record, and I want to attach this to a campaign. And so this is my campaign that it's tied to. And the lead is, they're specifying in budgeting, and they're interested in eManage1 for their business. Now, at this point, I have all the company information. I have the contact information. I'm tying it to a marketing campaign so I can track where my leads are coming from, and then also the lead type. Now, I have 3 options here, and it starts with first by just saving it. When I save this, it's going to create the company record. It's going to create a contact record that's tied to this company, and it's going to create a lead that goes to the salesperson. So it will show up in the leads tab at the bottom down here. Now, the next thing I can do is I can save and schedule appointment, which does everything that the save button does, but it opens up the calendar and I can schedule an appointment to contact this person or do something, meet with them. And the third option is I can save it and start a project, which it does everything with the save button, and then it's going to open up the project window. And so it puts it in the leads and basically takes it out of leads and converts it right into the project. Now that's exactly what I'm going to do with this project, with this record. So I'm going to save and start a project. So what this will do, and you'll see it pop up, the first tab. The first tab here is the company record. The second tab is a contact record. And then the third tab that popped up is the project record. So I'm going to go ahead and enter Ottawa. I'll go ahead and enter. Whoops. Go ahead and enter this in and just start a project just so you can see what happens when I start the project, because a couple things will happen here. And again, I'm not typing in a whole lot of information. I'm just filling out drop-down lists. And I think we're looking at end of December. So what it did is I filled that information out. It automatically put in the scope of work from the lead, and then it automatically put the salesperson. Here's the company it's tied to, and all I do is hit save. And so what it's going to do is it automatically assigned a project number to it, and it automatically attached a contact. So I don't have to attach this contact anymore, and I can set the project contact type and also the influence type. And so there you go. I created a company, I created contact, and I started a project all at one time. And the first place I went is I searched my database to see if the company existed. Then I went to my prospecting, and I searched for it, and I added the customer. Or if they don't show up in the search from prospecting, then I can always go to the main tool menu and create a new customer, and that's a contact and company right from here. So there you go. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you.